Good morning, everybody. It is Jennifer. It's Monday morning. This is when we hang out and we talk about real estate for a little bit and hopefully give you some tips, tricks to help you get your business up and going this week. And this week, I want to talk about something that even if you are doing it, I would be willing to bet you are not doing it enough. And that is follow-up. Follow-up, I know you have probably heard preached to you over and over again, but there is a reason why. We as agents are terrible about only chasing leads that show us some instant activity that look like they might convert really, really quickly. And we get all these other leads that are people that are gonna eventually buy real estate, but because they're not ready to do it right now, we kind of toss them to the side in this big dump heap pile of leads that we just let go because we're too busy trying to chase the next one and the next one and the next one. I'm telling you, I think after I've coached new agents, this was probably one of the things that I think caused most agents to fail because they just couldn't get in their head that you're going to have to reach out to somebody more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times, more than 4 times. You might potentially have to reach out to somebody 20 to 30 times before you get a response or before you can convert that lead. And I use this analogy all the time. I don't know why in other things in life it makes so much sense. If I gave you a recipe to bake a cake and said you need to do this, this, and this, and then put it in the oven for 45 minutes, you would put it in the oven for 45 minutes. You would not do it all, then put it in the oven for 10 minutes, take it out, be mad that it didn't turn out the way it was supposed to, toss it in the trash, say this cake recipe is crap. But that is what we do when it comes to leads. We treat leads like they're terrible or they're bad because they don't convert. We are not giving them nearly enough time. So I can give you one example. This is real life. I'm not making this up. I had just listed a house on this past weekend on Friday. This guy called me out of the blue, kind of said, I'm ready to sell my house and buy another one. Awesome. I went to look at my CRM. I didn't realize he was actually an internet lead from 1 year ago. And he was in my system. And because of that, he was getting followed up with. I didn't recognize his name when he first called, but I had been following up with him for a year. And, no response to anything at all. But what you have to remember is people will respond to you when they are ready to take action. We all do this. Our emails get filled every day with advertisements and things. And unless we need that thing right at that moment, we don't take any action on it. But when the morning comes where you're thinking, you know what, I need a new one of these, and that ad is right there in your inbox, what do? You take action. So don't take silence as a no. Just know that you need to keep reaching out to them, and you need to have a plan in place for all your new leads, for your sphere, for anybody who is already in your CRM. You need to have a plan. When are you going to call them? When are you going to text them? When are you going to email them? Are you going to Facebook message them? You need to have drip campaigns. You need to be using those in your CRM. Every day when you start your day, you should be sitting down saying, okay, who do I have to follow up with today? I mean, it should just be such a fundamental part of your business. So you need to take some time, make sure Go through all those old leads that you've probably tossed to the side and thought, oh, they're dead, they've never responded. You need to start following back up with those people because those are the ones that will turn into business eventually. I just got back from a conference. You go listen to all these top producers. They are not doing anything new. There is no magic bullet. There is no secret sauce. They are literally just the ones who actually do all of these things. And that includes following up with everybody in their CRM, in their sphere, no matter how many hits it takes. And probably most importantly, when you put somebody on a system, there is only one way that they get out of that system, and that is when they tell you to stop calling. Unless they tell you, do not contact me anymore, you keep following up with them week after week, month after month. That is the only way to shut it off, is if they say, stop calling me. If you do that now, you start doing that work now, that is going to funnel into bigger and bigger results. And I mean, now, 6 months from now, a year from now, you are going to have business coming in from work that you are putting in right now by just doing the basic things of following up. That's all I've got for this week, guys. We will see you next week. As always, if you have any topics you'd like for us to cover or questions, just reply back to this email and let us know. And I hope you are all out there following up with all your leads this week. Thanks.